Sticks. Good.
Hi, BookNet here. Welcome back. We're just going to jump right into things today. Today we're going to be talking about a book I read a little bit ago, but was awesome enough that I want to make sure I talk about it. And that is Horns by Joe Hill. This book is really cool. I found out this book mainly because Joe Hill is the son of Stephen King, and I'm a really big Stephen King fan, and I was kind of interested to see what kind of influence he brought on his son, and it was totally worth it. It's creepy. It is. And I've read a lot of Stephen King books that they're not all spooky and scary, and I wasn't quite sure how this was going to pan out, and it was spooky and scary. I mean, just the whole topic of it was spooky. It's very cool, very original. The story is of a boy named Iggy, and basically what happens is it starts right off at the morning after, and it is the morning after the 1-year anniversary of Iggy's girlfriend's murder. And that morning he wakes up to find horns protruding from his head, which sounds kind of weird, but it's an awesome idea. What kind of ends up happening is he, from these horns, gets a slightly devilish atmosphere about him. He starts noticing things are wrong when he goes into his apartment, and for example, his roommate kind of tells him her dark secret of the moment. She wishes to indulge in the entire box of donuts in front of her, and Iggy thinks that's kind of weird and is like, all right, well, why are you asking me? And if you want to eat a whole box of donuts, go for it. I don't care. And basically, since he says go for it, she does it. And things like that start to happen more often. People are kind of telling him what they really want to do, but would never really say or really do. And basically they kind of start asking his permission, and people start telling him these dark secrets, these dark desires that they have, and nobody else notices the horn, so they don't realize that there's something about Iggy that's making them want to say these things to him. And he was always considered the prime suspect for his girlfriend's murder. He's since been, cleared of it, but the town still finds him slightly suspicious, and it's kind of a rap he can't get away from. So Iggy, with this new power and realizing that people are telling him secrets, he decides to use it to solve the mystery of his girlfriend's death. So the idea is really kind of creepy, and it's very creepy the things that people say and how they act towards Iggy without realizing with the horns. And it is a mystery. The entire time you understand that Iggy wasn't responsible for his girlfriend's death, but you don't understand who. And you follow Iggy, and you go with Iggy, and you know what Iggy knows as he tries to find out who really, was the cause of his girlfriend's murder. And it was definitely a murder. It was kind of, she was abused and taken advantage of, and kind of a spiritualistic kind of sacrifice. It was very gruesome in all the papers. But a spooky book, but also just like a cool one I hadn't read before. It was a new plot. The whole possession and the devil, and that, maybe it's not so bad, your deep indulgences, and maybe the devil is someone who could be your friend because he doesn't judge you like another entity might judge you. But Iggy's a really cool character too, because he's always kind of been considered evil because people think he was involved in his girlfriend's death, and now he wakes up and he has horns on his head and people are saying evil things to him. So people always think he's evil, and now he's walking around and people are telling him what their evil thoughts are. If you like horror movies, horror books, any of those kind of novels, definitely check this one out. If you're a big fan of Stephen King, definitely check it out, because you're going to tell that some things are kind of the same. But Joe Hill is completely on his own. He did a great job, and he's awesome, and he's not going to be in his father's shadows for long. That's what I can tell. This book is actually also, keep your eyes open, it's going to be made into a movie starring, interestingly enough, Daniel Radcliffe, who was Harry Potter. So that's going to be a fun one, because it's definitely going to be a different book for him, a different movie for him too. But I'm excited for that one. Some other Joe Hill books, he's got a couple out there already. Heart-Shaped Box, also a horror book. A man is sent a present of a suit from a dead guy, and basically the spirit and the ghost haunt him. I personally haven't read this one myself, but as you can see, there's bookmark in it. My boyfriend's reading it right now, and he doesn't read it without the lights on because he's kind of scared, so it must be scary. So this will be my next one after that. Also has short story book, 20th Century Ghosts, which coolly enough, is signed. And then his newest one just came out, Nosferatu. It's a license plate, and that one's gotten really good reviews too. Haven't had time to check it out yet, but Joe Hill's definitely someone I want to make sure that I read all of his books, especially now early in his career, because you know he's going to write a lot down the line, and I'd like to keep up with him because I want to read them all. So definitely check it out. Alright, check out links below, see all my other reviews, check out my other videos and Facebook, and please leave a comment if you have any other books I should read, because I'm always looking for new books. Mainly, throw out some scary books there for me, because I really kind of got into it when I was reading those ones, so I definitely want to read another one that's going to spook me out, so let me know. Go read! Bye! Be scared!